Have you been considering a relocation in the United States? We're going to talk about just that today. I'm with Patrick and Angela from originally Miami, Florida, and you just relocated here 2 years ago now, it's been, and we're in your beautiful home in Minneapolis. When I relocated the two of you here, Angela, you're originally from Minnesota. Patrick has never lived here before. And I wanted to dial into what is the most significant growth in real estate as it relates to finding the right agent match. There's 27,000 realtors just in the state of Minnesota. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
So when you were looking, how did you begin? And what was the connection that allowed you to feel like you were aligned with the right person to find the right home? And how did that work for you?
I'd say for me, the biggest thing was being able to find a realtor who would actually understand what is important to me, because I like to be out on the lake. I like to walk, and I love being in nature. Being in Florida, I like to walk 7 miles a day. I need to be able to do that here. And and then also have a photo studio in my house.
Yes,
so
you had to have that.
Details.
Mm-hmm. Being walkable. So the initial search was really everywhere in the city. We were Minnetonka, Minneapolis, Edina, Golden Valley. We looked at a variety of areas. I think the secret sauce for realtors out there is really being able to understand the personality and understanding what the passion is, because this is where you spend most of your time, right? When you're aligning yourself. So for you, Angela, explain what was really important to you when I first met you. I met you at an open house.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I think it was personality as much as anything. I think we had an immediate connection.
Yeah.
But I was moving back or hoping to move back for family. Mm-hmm. And so it was important that we be close to them.
Yeah.
We were even considering the possibility of them moving in with us for a period of time.
Right.
And one of the things that really stood out to me at that very first open house of the house we did not buy, but that you're so much more than a realtor. You knew construction, you knew architecture, you knew building sorts of things, you knew design, you knew interior designers, you had resources that were way beyond what I expected for a realtor.
Thank you.
And so it was kind of immediately, I felt like we're in good hands.
Yeah,
we were.
Well, and it's such a pleasure. One of my favorite things about relocation is meeting interesting new people. Patrick and Angela have become really, really great friends. And I really feel like it's important to talk about the nuances as it relates to moving your entire life somewhere else. It's a big deal because this home that you create, regardless of where you're at, is truly your root, right? I mean, this is where you're spending time with your family, your friends, and you want to feel completely comfortable and aligned. And I think people do struggle with that. And I don't know that the industry fully understands the impact by not making the right decision. So if you were to give anybody who's relocating anywhere in the country, because there's a lot of relocation happening, what are the top 3 pieces of advice you would give them?
I would just make sure that the realtor actually knows the areas, because they're all just names, and you don't really know what's inside that name until you actually go to it and feel how that relates to your life, and picturing yourself in that spot and realizing that, yep, this is where I want to put down my roots and replant them. So.
And what's number 2?
I think it's important, again, that you get to know us as individuals. Patrick likes to walk. It doesn't matter what you like to do, but to make that connection and go deeper than just these are people that are buying a house and I'm making money off of them. And so going deeper and really understanding what's driving this move and what are the choices that we're really making.
It's really
being
important.
honest about our budget.
Yes, so important.
And we were people that were like on the dollar.
You were on the dollar.
And so, we wanted to go to that, but we definitely didn't want to go over. And that was an important point that you respected.
Know how to negotiate.
Which you were a very tough negotiator, especially when our Florida house did not sell.
That was dynamic. So that is an interesting point.
You helped get us here and negotiate that. Keep us here and negotiate with that. seller
Yeah.
throughout that whole process.
Sometimes relocation is not easy because you're selling a home in another state and you need the funds, I say the bucket of money, to move, and things fall apart. I mean, it does happen more than people realize. So the dynamic piece there is understanding how to communicate and how to keep the deal together. And we were able to do all of that. Yeah. So congratulations. This is an absolutely magnificent home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's so suited for the both of you.
We love it. We're
Yes.
so proud
And
to live here.
that's exactly what we want. So
Yep.
congratulations.
Thank
It's a
you.
pleasure
Thank you.
and an honor.
Yes.
Thank you.